Gotta drive on Danny so he can go home and cut some grass.
Welcome back to Ride With Us. Woo! We got some jazz legends in the back right now.
Just saxophonious.
We just
Saxophonious.
we got my man in the back. What's your name, bro?
Danny Kusz.
Danny Kusz.
Yes, sir.
Danny Kusz.
Oh, Danny Kusz. The pipes are calling. See, that's a white reference, Dash. You might,
Nope.
you might not,
I knew
that's why you
nothing.
enjoy it.
I knew nothing about that.
I'm a
Drop
girl,
top.
buddy.
Look at that. So what's up, man? So you play the sax, right?
I do play the sax, yep.
Dopeness. Now, how long you been playing?
I've been playing since 4th grade, so I don't know, like 20 years or something.
20 years. What drew you to the saxophone?
It's really not that cool of a story why I chose the saxophone. Basically, they kind of ran out of instruments for us to pick through when I was joining concert band, so that was the only one.
No word.
So I kind of got forced into it.
Really? That's funny. That is hilarious.
But
man.
then, when I really knew that I wanted to be a saxophonist, my mom had played me a David Sanborn record when I was like in 6th grade, and I just like instantly fell in love with like his sound. And I knew at that moment, I was like, man, that's what I want to do.
You was like, you know what? I like the way he blow.
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
dope.
I say,
Yep.
Would you say the saxophone is just as a woman magnet as a guitar, or what?
Oh,
No.
man. See, man, I think the drummers get all the love.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Nah, it's good. The guitar players
Now,
make
here's
it all
the
that.
deal, though. I think it depends on the genre you're playing, because I think, like, in our genre,
Yeah, y'all don't get no love.
demographic, like, kind of like 45, 50 plus, like, they
Mills.
love the saxophone. They love the saxophone.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with getting a social security check. Though. You know what I mean? You got double. Hey, if that's your realm.
Right.
All right. So you're on a tour right now. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we just launched my new album called Pink on the Intervision Records label, and so we are celebrating that with I think it's like a 5-month tour, 6-month tour.
5
We're getting
months.
22 cities, and we just wrapped up New York City this past week, and then here in Rochester.
Dopeness. The hometown Minneapolis. So
The hometown of Prince.
You gotta be a
Sir.
Prince fan.
Oh, I'm a huge.
What's your favorite?
I can't believe I got that. Can you sing?
No.
You can't sing at all.
Hell.
Nothing.
Can you rap?
I can rap, man.
Well, we about to put
I
you.
got a puffy vest on, bro. This is about to look like I can rap.
Right, and you got a snitching hat.
Like you gonna rap something? You either a rap or cop.
All right, so we have this game we play. It's called Nah.
Nah.
Right. What's going to happen is it's kind of like you rapping, but you only have to say the last line. All right, the last word. Right. So
man.
it's not, you don't even have to say the whole line. We're gonna set you up to see if you can catch the rhyming word.
Oh man, this is gonna be terrible.
No, it's gonna be good. Yo, my man in the back and he playing the sax.
Nah. I got to send another fax.
Man, calling the government. I didn't pay my
Tax.
nah. You got nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Danny, is this your first time in Rochester?
This is my first time in Rochester. Yep.
How was your experience?
I loved it, man. It's fun playing shows in different areas because you get, culturally, all cities are different, and you get a little bit of a different experience. But last night, man, Rochester, you guys like to party, man. It was fun.
It seems like you have a fashion sense. Would you say that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so
maybe not today, obviously. This is like my
No.
travel
Today
day
you in snitch mode.
Yeah,
They gonna be like, yo, they riding with the cops.
Yeah.
They gotta ride with the Fed. I was about to say last night, you got a good improv game. Like I when I say improv game, like you're good with on the spot, rolling with the flow, whatever happens in the show, you can kind of talk about it. You kept the crowd. There was even one point where you kind of got like a little serious. You were talking about something that wasn't as funny or like open and you just had the crowd. They were just there, like, and you mentioned it, like, wow, I didn't know you guys were such good listeners. But I took that as like, you know how to, one, command the audience, get the attention. Two, you're a good talker. So we have a game called the Radio Remix that I want you to try.
All right.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the AM radio station. We're gonna listen to whatever it is that they're saying. Once we stop, you have to take control, taking off from whatever it is that they left off. You can go wherever you want, you can say wherever you want, but you have to, you're inspired by the last word.
One, so move on, and there's no reason to continue to do it. But I think a group of the owners view that as a law.
So let me tell you about the group of owners, all right? They have no clue what they're doing. I know what I'm doing because I got this cool hat on, right? So anyways, back to the group of owners.
Or police brutality.
Police brutality. That is definitely a problem.
Bro, you were. Come on.
It's kind of winding down.
And after it winds down, we are going to we're gonna hear some music from my man Jimmy Highsmith Jr. over here. He's gonna wind you down. I'm really bad at this because all I'm saying is winding down over and over.
Nobody's gonna be happy.
Happy or sad. We don't want people to be sad. We want people to be happy. Music is all about bringing happiness and joy to the community, and then that's why I actually love playing music.
We're gonna come to a solution here to please
everybody. I'm all about making sure everybody goes away happy.
The rule's very unclear right now, so it's.
My mind is unclear.
That was good.
Danny Kusz.
Danny Kusz.
Hard. Oh my God.
That was pretty good. That was all right, man.
We do this type of stuff every day, and I think like what we try to tell people, like we go into businesses, we go into schools, we and also take it to the stage. But we tell people every day, like the practice of improv is probably the best thing to life. Like, not to say the best thing in life, period, but it's like we always dealing with people. No matter what it is you deal with people.
Right.
So if you can practice just improv, just in the morning, practicing on the radio and doing stuff like that, you'll always be on your toes. And as performers, that's the one thing that could hang us if we're not on our toes at the right time. Right. So let the people know like some of your biggest achievements, some of the things you've done with the music, where music have taken you.
Sure. I mean, other than being able to put this tour together, which for me is huge because it's the biggest tour that I've ever been on. I think, there's a couple music awards. I've won 2 Los Angeles Music Awards. I've had really big radio success. I've had a song hit number 3 on one of the jazz charts, which to me is really awesome. But I think just to be able to have a career in this business, make money, doing what you love, out touring, putting all this stuff together, that to me is a success, one of the biggest successes that I've had. I mean, it's not easy. There's a lot of musicians, and Jimmy can attest to this. There's a lot of cats out there that want to be touring. They want to have albums out. They want to have stuff on the radio, but for some reason they're not able to do it. And so I'm just really fortunate to be out here doing this like this.
And this is what you do full time. You do nothing else.
I do have a full-time day gig, but man, we don't need to even get into that.
Because that ain't even important. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Pink. That's the name of it, right?
That's right.
Pink by Danny Kusz. Download that on all your social medias. Check it out on Spotify. If you like it, like he said, download it. Make sure y'all support him, man. Jimmy Highsmith, thank you so much for bringing him into town. Absolutely. And giving us a chance to meet the jazz man.
The jazz man.
We're doing it again next year for sure.
No doubt. So you guys stay tuned for Sex Appeal and Laugh.
Volume 2.
Sex Appeal and Laugh. Oh yeah. With Danny Kusz. Jimmy High. June. With Danny Kusz and Jimmy High.
We gonna preach today.
Church of the House.
Oh yeah. Danny.
Drop me off at the terminal.
At the terminal. We got here to the airport. Gotta drive on Danny so he can go home and cut some grass. You gotta go.
Cut that, Greg.
You better cut.
Cut it. Cut it. Pow.
Cut it. Hey, Danny, man, we appreciate you, man.
This is Jimmy Hyper Jr. What's up?
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Danny Kusz, funky sax man from Minneapolis, and you are watching Ride With Us.